Oh my. Don't know if my hair looks better or worse. But anyway, let's go ahead with this. 엔 있어요. 맛있어요. 맛있어요. 닦다. So 닦다 is kind of like clean. 가방 is bag. 가방. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 넷, 둘, 다섯. Oh, these are the numbers that I have issues with. So I may as well put some extra effort into them. 하나, 하나, 둘, 셋. 넷, 다섯, 여섯. 넷, 다섯, 여섯. 다섯, 다섯, 여섯. 다섯, 여섯. 다섯, five, 여섯, six. 다섯, 여섯. 다섯, 여섯. 일곱, 일곱. So five is 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. 일곱 is seven. 열둘, 열둘, 열둘. 아홉. 일곱 is seven. 아홉 is nine. 일곱, seven. 아홉, nine. 일곱, seven. 아홉, nine. Just get easier so that they don't fall on his head. 일곱, seven. 아홉. 하나, 둘, 셋. 넷. 다섯. 다섯. 여섯. 여섯. 일곱. 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 So chill. It's crazy. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 일곱. 열둘. 열, 열둘. 열둘 is eight. Still having issues with that. 열둘. 아홉. 아홉 is nine. 아홉 주세요. Nine, please. How many of those buggers do you want? 9 주세요. 열, 10. 딸기, strawberry, 딸기. 이 뮤직비디오 정말 좋아요. 이 뮤직비디오 정말 좋아요. 정말 좋아요. So it's kind of like it's great or it's good, something like that. 이 뮤직비디오 정말 좋아요. 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 Let's go back a little bit. There was another use for 좋아요. 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 네, 가죠. 좋아요. 물, 폰리. 좋아요. Oh my god, I'm going so far back, but I can't find it. No, I'm on the first page. 좋아요. It's good. 좋아요 is like it's good or it's great or something like that. 좋, 좋, 좋아요. 좋아요. He is 좋아요. Um, 이름이 뭐예요? 내 이름은 갈림이에. 내 이름은 갈림이에. 내 이름은 갈림이에. I've been saying this wrong the whole time. 내 이름은 갈림이야. 내 이름은 갈림이야. 내 이름은 갈림이야. 내 이름은 갈림이야. You're my baby. You okay? What is your name? 이름이 뭐예요? 아, 이름이 뭐예요? 뭐예요 is what is this? What is what? Mimi, I think you wrote a comment, but I don't think I can see it. It's weird. YouTube is acting up. But I see your name, and then it's just empty. How are you, Mimi? Assalamu alaikum. Whereas I should say during Korean studies, 안녕하세요, 반가워요, 마세요. 왜? 왜 is why. 왜 그래? 그래. 왜 그래? 라. Oh, that's hard to pronounce. 라. 레. 기올레. 기올레. 왜 기올레? 왜 기올레? 기올레? 왜 기올레? 왜 기올레? 왜 기올레? Is my phone connected? Oh, yeah. 왜 기올레? 이름이, 이름이 뭐예요? 이름이 뭐예요? So we've got 뭐 is what? 좋아요, I think means like a great, good or great. 이 뮤직 비디오 정말 좋아요, 좋아요, 좋아요. I think I need to load YouTube back up because Mimi's messages aren't coming through. One came through, it says back, as in she probably went somewhere, I assume. Mimi, I don't know if you can see Zimba is here relaxing whilst we study. How are you, Mimi? Even if I can't see the answer, how are you? Is somebody smoking weed outside my house? If so, I am going to take my belt and whoop them. Hey, my cat better not get high. No, I don't think it's weed. Okay. 뭐예요? What is this? Ah, now I can see the message. Ah, I know he is so cute. Yes, look at that. Look, so well behaved. He just came up for a cuddle whilst I was studying, and I thought, okay, I'll bless YouTube with some cat cuddles. How has your day been? Habibi, ente habibi Zimba, habibi. I have a friend. His name is Yunus Nasreddin. He is Lebanese, and he always complains. He goes to his sister's house. She'll feed him, but it's just like the average food. But the cat gets the best food. He says the cat's got washed sardines that never were salted, and then the cat gets like a belly rub and a neck rub every night, and he's got his own chair, his little chair, and he says that the husband puts the effort in for their actual kids, but nobody seems to really think she cares. And I was like, yeah. So what's the problem exactly? No, the kids are well loved as well, but you know, cats. 왜 기어 기어려? 기어려? 래? 왜 기어려? 기어려? 왜 기어려? Why are you like that? 왜? Why? 뭐예요? What is that? 뭐? 이 뮤직 비디오 정말 좋아요? 좋아요. 이 뮤직 비디오 정말 좋아요. Got it. Awesome. 대박. 대박. Awesome. All right, I got to go. I'll let you study then. That's princess treatment for cats. That is, well, he's a prince, I think, but they give him pink clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, why not? God, I have nothing against it. But yeah, you enjoy the rest of your day, Mimi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Shukran, my sister. And I wish you a great and productive day. Take good care. Irium, 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 irium. 좋아해요. My hair looks really weird. Okay to see you. Okay, you to see you. Okay, you to see you. Um, what? Sorry, I don't understand. Okay, you to see you. What did Auntie Mimi say, Simba? He doesn't seem too concerned right now. I think I'll stream tonight again. Try playing a game or something like that with the audience. 지원이온? 러비요? 아, 잔년. 잔년? 잔원? 잔은 러베요? 잔은 가림이요. 잔은 가림이에요. 잔은 가림이에요. 제 친구 이름 이온 민나예요. Ah, okay, see you. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, you to see you. I was like, ah, what? Oh, really went off. I don't know. Maybe in like 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I'm going to do a bit of cleaning. 5 hours, something like that. See who shows up. It won't be long. It won't be long. It'll be like half an hour or something. 뭐 찾아요? 뭐 집아? What are you sniffing? 제 친구 이리움, 이리움, 제 친구 이리움, 이온, 제 친구, 제 친구 이리움, 이온 미미예요. My friend's name is Mimi. Ironically, here it says Mina. Mina. So there. No problem. If you come, you come. If not, then haram. No, I'm only kidding. You take care. You take care, sister. Have a good one. 뭐 찾아요? 뭐 찾아요? What are you looking for? 뭐 찾아요? 뭐 찾아요? 많아서, 많아서, 많아세요, 많아세요? 반가워요. 만나세요. 반가워요. 만나세요. 반가워요. 감사합니다. 만나세요. 반가워요. 감사합니다. 만나세요. 반가워요. 안녕히 계세요. What are you looking for? I'm just looking. 고아. How did I spell this with a G or what was it? 광, 관, 양, 관양, 보고 있어요. 광왕, 보고 있어요. 광왕, 보고 있어요. 감사합니다. 광왕, 광양, 관양, 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 보고 있어요. 관양, 보고 있어요. 감사합니다. Always be polite. 이게요? 어디예요? 이게요? 어디예요? 어디? 어디요? 어디예요? Is where. 어디요? Is how about this? 이게요? 어디요? 이거 어디예요? 발, 별, 별? What the hell did I write here? 별, 별로? 예요. 별로? 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 예요. This one, not very good. 별로? 예요. 열세요. 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 실려요. 실려요. 실려? 요. 열세요. 감안하세요. 감안하세요 is please stop. So if somebody's billing you, you can say, please stop. Good thing to know, especially if it's like your partner billing you. 감안하세요. 감안하세요? 오, 감안하세요? 여기요? Over there. Excuse me, over there. 여기요? 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 요, 요, 여기요 is here. 여기요 is there. I guess. 여기요, I don't know. 여기요? Let me check 여기요. 알겠어. 여기요. 좋아요. 그래. 여기요. 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 에? 여기요. 여기요? 저기요. 아, 여기요? There you go. 저기요. Over there. Here you are. Over there. So apparently that's a differentiation there. 여기요? 거기요. 저기요. 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 Over there. 저기요. Please help. 저기요. 저기요? 아, 저기요. 저기요. Oh, Zimba, I see you. You're sleeping. There you go. My baby's relaxing. 주세요. Yes, please. Please. Please give. 여기요? 물 주세요? Oh, can I see his teeth in the camera? He's literally having a nightmare. That's so cute. There you go, baby. Here. It's okay. You're having a nightmare. Was there a fly you couldn't catch? There. God bless. 음, 실례예요? 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 감안하세요? 감안하세요? 감안하세요. Excuse me. 여기요? 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 감사합니다. 저기요. 이게요 주세요? Excuse me, may I have this? 아, 여기요? 이게요 주세요? 이게요 주세요? 이게요 주세요? 이게요 주세요? Oh, the star of the show. 여기요? 이게요 주세요. Right. Me too. 저도요. 저도 도 요. 저도요. It's okay, baby. It's the neighbor repairing something. There you go. There, you relax, baby. There. Good boy. 저도요. Me too. 저도요 주세요. 저도요. So how do I say that with my friend? 저는 친구 이름 애원 미나예요. 저도요. 저도요. Oh, he's got the paws up. He's got the paws up. Ay, 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 ay. Are you going to punch someone? 저도요. 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 고양이 살아요. 고양이 살아요. 저도요. Me too. 도로, 도로, is a road. 도로, 도로, 도로. 저도니. 저도요. 아, 저도요. 아, 예, 저도요 주세요. 음, 저도요. 저도요. 도로 is a road. 손님 is guest. So if I want to say 손님, if I want to say I'm a guest, I can say 저는 손님입니다. 저는 손님입니다. 저는 손님입니다. 저는 손님입니다. 저는 손님입니다. 저는 손님입니다. guest, 도로, 도로 몰라요. So I don't know the street as 도로, street, 몰라요. I don't know. I don't know the street. I'm sorry. 도로 몰라요. 죄송합니다. 죄송합니다. I'm sorry. Ah, here's a good one. 시장, 시장, 시장. 시장 어디예요? 음식 시장 어디예요? 죄송합니다. 한국어 좋긴 못해요. 시장, 음식 시장 어디예요? 죄송합니다. 한국어 좋긴 못해요. 음식 시장 어디예요? Oh, so 시장 is market. Market. 음식 is food. So you could say 음식 시장, food market. 시장 어디예요? open, 열다, 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 열다. Oh, how did I pronounce this? 닷, 닷, 힐린, 닷힌, 닷친, 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 열다, 닷친. 열다 is open. 닫힌 is closed. 안녕하세요. 따친? 따친? 그거 있는데요? 희귀한 음식 있어요? 아, 잠깐만. 고리, 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 고리. 고리 is street. I didn't know. Oh, thank you for the hearts, whoever that is. Simba, say thank you for the hearts. I think those hearts are for little Simba. Hey, say thank you for the hearts and likes and everything. God bless you, baby. Kuri. Kuri is street. Toro is road. Kuri toro. 도로 어디예요? 거리 어디예요? 거리 몰라요. I don't know the street. 길 몰라요. I don't know the way. Yes. 음식 시장. 시장. 음식 시장. Thank you for the hearts. He appreciates it. Don't you appreciate it? There. There, baby. His scratches is clearing up. Good boy. 길 is a road or route. A route. 길 어디예요? 길. 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 일본. 2 minutes. 5분. 5 minutes. 10분. 10 minutes. But you wouldn't use that for thank you, thank you, thank you for the thumbs up. That name is X, 5X something. Thank you so much. Yes, say hi. Say hi, Simba. He's so tired. He ate. Now he's just tired. Now he just wants to sleep. 일본. 5분. 10분. Minutes you can use the Chinese numbers, and hours you would use the Korean numbers. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. So I can say those numbers until 7 now, luckily. 반 시간, half an hour. 10반. 10분, 분. 반 주세요. I think 반 is half. 5 minutes. 5분. 10 minutes. 10분. Half an hour. 반 시간. So 시간 is time? Wait, 시간 is time, no? 시간 is time, but it's also clock. 반 시간. 한 시간. 한 시간. 1 hour. There we go. 1시간, half an hour. 10분. 7분 would be 7 minutes. Yeah. 1시간, 1 hour. 약속. Oh, that's appointment and reservations. So let me ignore that for now and just focus on the minutes. 1분. 1분. 분. So the minutes are in the Chinese alphabet. 1분, 5분, 5 minutes. 10분, 10 minutes. 1시간, half an hour. 1시간, 1 hour. All right. Good stuff. We're learning, aren't we, Shiba? Oh, sorry, you're not Shiba, you're Simba. 약속, 약속. 약속 is appointment. 예약, reservation. 약속, appointment. 예약, 예약 is a reservation. So where would you use appointment? Where would you use reservation? Reservation is more hotel. Appointments like a lawyer or doctors. So how will I differentiate them? Appointments. 약속. 약손. 약손 meaning helping hands. 약. So yak is like helping. What is that? I can't see that because of the... Ah, it's like a heart. It's a heart for Simba. God bless him. I don't want to move because I really don't want him to wake up. I want him to rest. But I have to move a little bit. There we go. Oh, my leg. Oh. All eyes on me. 약속. 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 So 약속. What is 약속? 약속 is appointment. So we've got appointment. You know how we say appointment now. Yeah, baby. Do you know how you say appointment in Korean? 약속. 약속 있어요. 약속 있어요? Yes. Do you have an appointment for cuddles? Do you? Sir, can you show me your appointment slip? You can't just come in here and force your way into cuddles. 약속. 예약. 예약, reservation. 약속 아이 있어요. 아, 저는 약속이 있어요. 저는 약속이 있어요. So I have an appointment. 우리는 약속이 있어요. 있어야, 있어야요. 있어야. 있어야 or 있어요? I'll need to Google this later on. 좋아요? 가세요? 좋아요 가세요? Do you remember me? 좋아요 가세요? 좋아요 가세요? 가세요. 좋아요? 좋아요 가세요? 내일 시간 있어요. Do you have time today? 아, today time have. 내일 시간 있어요? Do we have time today? simple. All right, guys. I'm going to say thank you for everyone who dropped by. Zimba. Hey, how are you? I am fine, thank you so much. I was just about to close the stream. How's your day going? I am so good. I'm learning Korean. I'm doing well, thank you so much. So kind. That's from KD. And Kikon says hi. Welcome, Kikon. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, are doing blessed, and having a great day. I'm going to. That's like how the Korean lessons going. Oh, not as good as I want. I had issues. I was I was reading 차는 약속이 있어요, and that sounds right. It basically means I have an appointment in Korean, but I'm so freaking confused because I wrote something down here that shouldn't be there. And now I'm going to have to Google it because I think I confused myself when preparing for the lessons. Um, I don't know if you've ever had that issue, but like it's like you're trying to like prepare your lessons and you're downloading the information that you need, but then you somehow write it down wrong. So 우리는 예약 있어요. 있어요. We have an appointment. I have an appointment. Oh no, wait. It's right. Maybe it's right. KDC, I hear that. I was like that in my French lessons. God, I was talking to someone yesterday and I says it's so crazy. Like French is the only language I know I can never learn. It's a terrifying language for me, and I don't know why. So hats off to you if you can speak it, Katie. I was like trying to learn it when I used to work for a French airline whose name shall remain anonymous. But I tried to work for them and tried to learn it, and it was just not working out. Kikon says, "Good night, bro." Thank you, thank you. I wish you a great evening as well. Thank you for stopping by. So I had gathered everything I needed, but when I went to write, it's really appalling. Yeah. How good is your French? Like how many years did you take French in school? And did you find it hard? Kikon. Ah, bro, which country are you in? Are you in India? Or maybe, brother, you are in Japan? Sounds like a Japanese name. India, Nagaland. Oh, so cool. We had somebody from India earlier on in my previous stream. They're Tamil, you know, um, like South India. So nice. I used to live in Goa. Helios, hello everyone, I'm here. Oh, Helios, how was your party yesterday, Helios? I've been speaking French for like 7 years, but now when it comes to writing vocabulary, it goes out the window. Oh God, that is like me with Spanish. But that is nice, 7 years. My grammar ain't grammar. My Spanish ain't Spanishing, if you know what I mean. Helios says he's going to church. Oh, to wash off the sins from your party yesterday. I understand. God bless you, my friends. God bless you. So it's like morning time where you are, Helios? It was good. Oh, that's great to hear it. Helios, we had the pre-party on the stream with our quizzes where nobody got a point for anything. We asked 10 questions about, well, what was it yesterday? Geography, right? And somehow we didn't even understand the concept of the game, let alone how to answer a proper question. How many languages have you learned in total? It's hard to say total. So, for example, Korean, when I'm actually in Korea, I can get by, but it doesn't mean that, like, if a Korean sits me down and wants to speak about politics, I'd be lost. I have no idea. And as soon as they talk fast, I have no idea. But I can kind of express myself. So I would need to go by the basics. In basics, I would say three languages: Korean, bold, Chinese, I feel very competent, German, a little bit insecure, but I can speak it. Um, and English and Spanish was going good, like, but I haven't spoken it so long that, you know, just some basics. But I was learning Spanish quickly. I enjoyed it. But yeah, Helios says I'm bored, so I joined the stream. Oh, Helios, I feel honored to deal with your boredom. Only kidding, brother. I just finished learning, Helios. My cat was like lying here the whole time, and I thought I'll put the stream on. Anybody who wants to use the stream to chat to each other can. And one or two people dropped by. Mimi was here earlier on, said hi. So you missed out to speak to Mimi. And Mickey Mouse was here earlier on. You could have spoke to Mickey Mouse. I think you used to know each other, right? I think you two would get on good with each other. What time is it locally, Helios, for you? Going to church, that's more of like a Sunday morning kind of thing, right? Helios must be getting ready to ask God for forgiveness for all he done last night. Stealing police cars, throwing hamburgers out of a helicopter. You know, all the good things people get up to when they're having a party. Love how Helios doesn't take anything too seriously. Anyways, say a random letter I name country. Helios, we went through this yesterday and it ended up being terrible. But I will stream later on, Helios. Mimi wanted to come to the stream. I said to her, we can try and have one more. We can try one more time to have a game. That's really great. I only know English, Irish Gaelic, and French. Oh, as a kid, my uncles would speak Irish Gaelic, and I would pick up some, like a bida hush and stuff like that. But I lost my connection to Gaelic, so I do envy you. Oh, and Italian. KD casually threw in he or she they casually threw in another language like Italian. Yeah, no problem. Here it is. Just Italian as a side quest. As a side quest. A mangiarno. Non so cosa far. That is absolutely awesome. Well, it seems at least the majority of Europe, you'll you'll be able to go um, back and forward without any issue. Helio says, I know Spanish, English, and Korean. Oh, not bad. Wait, 저는 행복해요. 한국어? I didn't know you spoke Korean, Helios. I've been learning like a psychopath and you haven't been helping me. All right, how do I pronounce this? 저는 약속이 있어요. Is that correct? Do you know what I said? That is crazy. I didn't know I've known this guy. Oh, God. Limerick, raised in Dublin. Oh, my family was originally from around the Cork area, and then they were Pikes, and then they went to Glasgow. So I spent like most of my childhood in Glasgow, and then later on I moved back for a short time to Ireland. That is so cool. It's good. Normally we can't have two Irish people occupy the same space, otherwise everything is exploding simultaneously. The whole time space reality would be destroyed. Um, the only Korean thing I know is their barbecues. Oh God, if you're in Korea, you know how they make their barbecues? Like they give you like a long slab of meat and then you cut it with the scissors. It's really cool. And it's all done like the person who's sitting at the table who's like, you know, quickest hands that nice meat, that, and then they'll like lift it and then they'll cut like super fast. And I'm not talking about the cook or anything. I'm talking about the person who you go out with. They just know how to do it instinctively, I guess. How did you find Scotland? Ah, when you're a pikey, you'll find anywhere, I guess. Also, Glasgow's full of Irish, eh? So, yeah, they use scissors. I sat down in a Korean restaurant, right, and I was like, confused. I actually ordered some, what was it? They had like this vegan pop, pop, peep. I forgot the name of it. It's like, there's a version, like, it's like kind of like sushi, but they had a version without the seaweed and without any fish. And I was like, why is there scissors here? Like, how many people hurt themselves and have to sew themselves back up? I thought it was for, as a medical assistant. But no, they use the scissors. It's pretty cool. Come on, Celtics. Have you ever tried their intestines? No, I don't eat meat. You mean Korean peoples? Or also not a cannibal, but Just like put that out there, YouTube, before you block me. Last time I was at a Celtic game was when, oh God, Henrik Larsson played there. Pig intestines. Ah, okay, that makes it a lot more. Yeah, no, also not. That's my bad. No, 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 it's okay. Depending on what stream you go to, depending what alternate universe you end up in, I'd probably say, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I love intestines. Absolutely beautiful. Mwah, delicious. When you have a Korean screaming for his life and you take out the scissors and cha 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 cha. Ah! And they're like, 도와주세요, which means help. I was learning that today. 도와주세요, help me please. And then you're like cutting out, oh great, great intestines. And then you're like, I meant pig intestines. And then you're like, oh, that as well. Yeah, that's great as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Henrik Larsson was the best thing to ever happen to us. Henrik Larsson was amazing. I'll let you know a fun fact. I was in a trial with Livingston. Livingston was run by David Hay, not the boxer, the Scottish Irish footballer. And the guy, there was a defender who was there. I think he was from Ivory Coast. He was the guy who broke Henrik Larsson's leg, and my whole family hated him. They said, "See if you can punch him." I says, "I'm on a trial, and he's like 10 times bigger than me." I says, "I don't think I can punch him without any consequences." And then they were like, "Just try it." But yeah, I watched a Korean movie yesterday, not expecting to cry. I think it was called Train to Busan. It broke me mentally and emotionally. So Train to Busan, right? I watched that movie, and when I arrived in Korea, I think it was second time I was there, I wanted to go and visit Busan. Never been to Busan. Wanted to see it, right? I was petrified. I was literally shiting myself to take a train to go to Busan. I asked them if they have a bus. And they were like, yeah, but you need to wait 40 minutes. I was like, I'm okay with that. And they were like, you do know it's the same price and you'll be there in half the time. Please, madam, I'll have the ticket to Busan. That'll be enough for me. That's all I need. Thank you so much. God bless you. And then I just went on the bus to Busan. And I ended up meeting three ladies, three very charming ladies. They ended up inviting me out to a meal in Busan as a thank you for me making a video for them because they were looking for their family that they had lost when they evacuated Korea during the Korean War. The eldest was 91 years of age, and I'll never forget it. Here's a funny story for you. We're in Busan, we're in a tent, and I got a kimchi chan, which is basically a pancake made from kimchi. It's absolutely delicious. It's like nice and crispy pancake. And the lady said to me, she had a big fish. She's cutting pieces of her fish up. And then she's like, give me your plate. And I was like, oh, I don't eat fish. Thank you so much. And she was like, in Korean to the other two, she says, has he got like an allergy? And the youngest one, who spoke perfect English, she was like in her 70s. She was like, no. She says he's vegan. And then the lady was like, ah, order him some chicken then. And she's like, no. She said he doesn't eat any animals. Oh, God bless him. Let's get him an omelette then. And then she was like, absolutely gorgeous woman. She was absolutely beautiful. I write them like every 6 months or something like that. That was 2, 3 years ago. And she was just one of those old school grandmothers, right? And the stories they would tell me from the Korean War. The youngest one back then was a tiny little girl, right? She was a tiny little thing. 4 years of age or something like that. She was born in the what 1940s. She was almost no, she wasn't 71. She was 79. So I don't know, but anyway, she said that she would play with little girls on the street and she would lie next to them to see if they were taller or if they were shorter. She would play with their hair. The girls were they passed away because of the war. When she told me that, I was like, oh my God. Like, it was so, so sad. And she had kept all those traumas up until she was 70, 80. And then they decided to come to Korea because they felt like, they wanted to reach out to their family one last time. That sounds so wholesome. I was able to make their day. They clearly loved your energy and company. Yeah, I mean, it was weird because in the train, not in the train, God forbid, in the bus, they came up to me and they decided to speak to me and not other, like, there was like young Korean guys, and young Korean guys are mostly in the military. So I think they would have been able to help them a lot better. And she came up and she sat next to me and she says, "Excuse me, do you mind me bothering you for a second?" And I was like, "No, madam." I says, "Please." I thought she wanted my seat. So I was ready to get up because I had this seat where you could kind of spread your legs out. It was like the middle seat at the back. And she was like, "Oh, no, 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 remain seated." She says, "I have a question." And she says, "Are you doing a job that's creative?" And I was like, "It's an odd question." But I says, "Yeah, I'm a filmmaker." And then she was like telling me her whole story. And I was like, wow. And she says she's like semi clairvoyant. And I was like, wow, it's pretty cool. And then she told me the whole story. And she also lost her mobile because when you're driving to Busan, I don't know how the train does this with all the zombies in there. But when you're driving to Busan, there's a stop. It's a 4 hour drive, and there's a stop in between. So, like in between, you go to um, a place where you can get some food or go to the bathroom and whatnot. Simba. And she had lost her mobile there. She had forgotten it in the bathroom. So we helped her get it, and she was like super thankful. And you know what they did on the last day when I saw them? They had put 300 US dollars in my backpack as I went to go to the bathroom. I kid you not. I swear to you, I kid you not. I spent 3 days with them, helping them like try and find their family. And then they had just put 300 US dollars in my bag. As I came from the bathroom, I put stuff in my bag, and then I was telling them a story that happened to me. And I saw money in my bag, and I was like, "Is this?" Hey, I says, "What's that doing there?" But it just was kind of like on the side, and it was just like a note popping up, and I thought, "Do I have euros or what is that?" I says, "It looks like dollars. When did I put dollars in there?" And I wasn't thinking. And then I told them the story and stuff like that. And then basically I had went home, packed out my stuff. I saw the 300 US dollars, and I'm still thinking to myself, who, when, what, where? So then I reached out to them and they blocked me. They blocked me until they left for another city. And then they unblocked me again. And they said they did it because I think they knew that I would want to give the money back. And they were saying, "Yeah, you took days from your holiday to help us." And I was like, "Oh, God forbid, it's my duty. Of course, I would, if somebody's looking for their family, I didn't really do anything, to be honest, just made their video. But they were super, super grateful for it. And I did tell them, I says, keep in mind, 65, 70 years later, it's going to be hard to find the family, but you need to at least try it. You need to at least give it a try. So, yeah, God bless them. Zim zim. So, yeah, that's my train to Busan story. There you go. Oh my God, it's getting so dark. So, anyway, that was the. I love that so much. I'm a strong. Wait, let me bring this forward. How can I bring this forward? Oh, let me read that. So much from a strong believer that you get what you put into the world, and it leads you back to the same amount of love. Ah, so you like believe in karma, right? So like kind of like not law of attraction, but more like karma. By the way, I'm just seeing my hair looks like a wig. Jesus, what the hell happened? But yeah, anyway. So it's more like karma based, right? I think maybe similar but slightly different. I'm more like if you keep a positive charge within you, then positive things will come your way, or at least it'll give you more energy to focus on what you're visualizing and bring that into your life. But it needs practice, I guess. But yeah, I wasn't even worried like if something positive or negative happens. I just thought I have to try and help them, right? Because God bless them. I mean, imagine carrying that around for 70 years. The 90-year-old has been consciously carrying that around as an adult the whole time. She married a US soldier, and then they took her back to Cincinnati, and then, yeah, God bless her. Yeah, it's quite complicated because I've been brought up a Catholic in a Catholic household. And I can't believe in things like karma, but I really think it happens in life. Well, your household's one thing, so maybe you can't express that, but your body is your temple, your mind is your temple, your soul is your temple. It's exclusively yours, and it's highly personal. So your truth is your truth, and nobody can overwrite that. No church, no priest, no father, no mother. So yeah, you're entitled to believe in what you want to. I would say XSX. Oh, welcome back. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I couldn't possibly imagine what they went through. Yeah, I guess it's maybe like the Northern Ireland conflicts. You also had families that would end up saying, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to America now," and then they just went away. But that's even more time in between. And also, don't forget, North Korea is closed off to the majority of South Koreans. So it's going to be hard. Like, if their family went there, then it's going to be hard for them to make contact again, you know? But yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. But I feel like if I said any of this to my parents in my church, I'd bring shame to my family. Yeah, you'd probably bring shame to your family, of course. But the main question I've like realized over the years is, are you bringing happiness to yourself? That trumps everything else. I don't believe God allowed us or the universe allowed us to come into this reality to be oppressed. If you have oppression, then it can cause conflict, and conflict does help clarify intention. So if you have a conflict, you kind of know what it is you don't want. You kind of like, no, okay, I don't want this. I don't like this. That doesn't feel right. And it's like if I put a plate of fish and chips with pig intestines over them, and you're like, or a Korean person's intestines over them. God forbid me from saying that. Then you'd be like, oh, this might not be what I'm looking to eat today, right? Then what that does is it gives you clarification in what you do want. So it helps you clarify and be more, what's the word I'm looking for? more clear in your intention. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have. And you're always, remember, you're always going to bring shame. If there's one thing you can bring shame to your family, like if there's one thing where your family or your church says that could bring shame to us, then remember the contractual agreement of them showing you love is conditional. Therefore, it's not unconditional love. So, who will love you unconditionally? You will. You are responsible for that. So, you do whatever you love and what feels nice. And by the way, I'm not saying anything personally bad against your parents or anything like that. God forbid. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying that's the the structure of how it is sometimes. Let's see. Oh, how many hearts? How many hearts I've been blessed with right now. Bella says, "Mummy's home." Hey, God, what an entrance! What an entrance! Bella wanted to make an entrance, and she did so. How is your day going, Kareem? So far, so good. I'm talking to KD. He and I were talking about. Uh, he's from Ireland. Um, so as you can imagine, we were talking about Korean people's intestines. That's what happens when you speak to another Irish person. The conversation gets real dark real quick. And Bella, how are you doing? No, sorry, Rella. Rella? Rella? Bella? Rella. Rella, how are you doing? Rella's like, Mummy's home. How's it going? How are you feeling? How's the rugby? Rella plays rugby. Two Irish talking about Koreans, let alone their intestines, is wild. Some would say wild, but because you're not so far from us, you'll know that it's just another Sunday, right? Or as drunk Irish would say, it's another Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, that's literally like 5 minutes into it. We were like, we wonder what intestines taste like, but only Korean people's intestines. Um, Katie was kind enough to clear it up and say, hey, no, I'm actually talking about pig intestines. And I was like, but Korean, like Korean barbecue. So I was like, that makes a little bit more sense. So yeah, I'm glad we got that figured out. Otherwise, I would have continued talking, and I can envision a YouTube band right around the corner. So yeah, XYXXXX is giving big hearts and so kind. I've been good. Been really hooked on streaming here on YouTube past 2 days. I broke down crying at how nice a lot of people were. Oh, well, you're streaming, Rella. Rella, how does everyone in my chat get to support and see your streams? Give us some information. She probably she'll if she wasn't already breaking down and crying, she will when people from my stream end up going to her stream. She'll be like, "Oh no, it's Kareem. Why, God, why? It was such a peaceful stream, and now he's talking about intestines." I finally hit over 50 subs, and I'm at 72 subs now. Whoa, nice, nice. So tell us, what's your channel called? X is like giving you a trophy for YouTube. It's so kind, X. Giving a little trophy, a well-deserved trophy for YouTube. How do we help you get to 100? That's what we need to figure out. Rela's World. At Rela's World. Am I reading that correctly? Is that one of those streams where you're like, hey guys, it's Rella's world. Let's come into my world. And got 2 L's in world. There you got it. Ah, nice. So after this stream, so what I'm doing, Rella, tonight I'm streaming like in 4 hours or something like that. Just now I was just streaming because I was like learning Korean, and I just thought I'd put the chat on and let people chat amongst each other. Tonight I'm streaming in about 4 hours time, and then what I'll do is I'll put your information in the description, and I'll have people check out your content. Maybe we can get you to 100, and maybe X has given the thumbs up. X, if you could be so kind, maybe you can give her a little sub. I become one of these YouTubers that has a lot of energy greeting everyone that comes in. Oh, so the opposite of me. What is that? Ada. Yo, bro. What does sicky mean? What is that? Let's calm ourselves down a little bit there. Sicky? Do you mind retracting that comment, Aiden? Wait, do you want a joint stream tonight? We could do that. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. But let's tell Aiden. Wait. Let's cool ourselves down. We're a little bit too thirsty there. Relish X says hello, welcome. Relish says Kareem, no, you've been doing great, greeting everyone that comes in. Well, yeah, maybe greeting everyone, but then there's the Korean intestine thing, so it kind of evens itself out. Yeah, you know what, Rella? If you want, write me on Discord. And we'll look into doing a joint stream. And my Discord is Kareem Davis Films. So it's the same as my, what do you call it? My YouTube channel, and I'm going to be at my computer in about 2-3 hours time doing my taxes. So I don't know what time it is right now, but yeah, we can then maybe see what we can do. I'm just thinking how much time I would have. I will never let you live this Korean intestines conversation down. I know the person that I was speaking to, Katie, I think he went offline after the YouTube police got a hold of him. But yeah, let me see for a second.